What if I told you Ford once built a secret jet-inspired speedster using airplane parts, and then it disappeared for 40 years? Ladies and gentlemen, and my friend Timmy, today, we're diving into the mysterious, seductive, and slightly overheated world of the 1934 Ford Model 40 Special Speedster. A car so exclusive, only one was ever made, and even that one nearly froze to death in a shed. Yes, this thing has been lost, found, redesigned, frozen, sold, restored, auctioned, and finally paraded around like a beauty queen who went through a goth phase in the 1940s. And if you're thinking, wow, that's a lot of drama for a car, just wait until you hear what Timmy did with a lawnmower, 3 fireworks, and a squirrel. But first, smash that subscribe button like it's a cracked V8 block in a Michigan winter. Now the Ford Model 40 Special Speedster. Designed for Edsel Ford, the guy who looked at cars and thought, what if it was sexier? This one-off boat-tail roadster was born from a mix of European flair, American steel, and just a pinch of Dad never lets me run the company. After returning from Europe with a head full of ideas and probably a suitcase full of French pastries, Edsel told chief designer Bob Gregory to build something sporty. Gregory's first attempt didn't impress, so Gregory gave it another go, and what rolled out was a streamlined dream. A topless, aluminium-bodied, gunmetal-colored dart with cycle fenders and no running boards. This wasn't just any old 1934 Ford stretched on a whim. The frame was reworked, the chassis lowered, the cockpit shoved toward the rear like Edsel was sick of passengers, and the tail, my God, the tail, was pure Art Deco fever dream. Anyway, the fenders were said to be made from Ford tri-motor airplane wheel pants. That's right. This car had aviation genes. The wire wheels were Kelsey Hayes, and the headlights were tucked in low like they were trying to sneak out past curfew. Now you might be thinking, surely this was fast? Well, the original flathead V8 offered just 75 horsepower, and it overheated. A lot. Like a politician caught Googling how to fake humility. So in 1940, after a winter chill split the engine block like a bad marriage, they dropped in a 3.9-liter, 3,923 cubic centimeters, Mercury V8 making 120 horsepower thanks to dual Stromberg carburetors. That's 120 horses running through a 3-speed manual transmission rear-wheel drive setup. The whole thing weighed 2,100 pounds, 952 kilograms, and had a new grille slapped on for cooling. Inside, the Speedster was all grey leather and minimalism. Like a mid-century bachelor pad that didn't believe in passenger doors. The dash had a 160 miles per hour, 257 kilometers per hour speedometer. Though let's be honest, this car wasn't hitting 160 unless it fell out of a plane. Suspension? Leaf springs front and rear, good for bouncing your spleen out of position. Drum brakes all around. No anti-lock braking system, no power steering, and definitely no cup holders. This wasn't a car for sipping lattes. This was a car for being seen sipping nothing. After Edsel's passing in 1943, the Speedster vanished like your neighbor's dignity at karaoke night. It popped up in Hollywood in the 1950s, got bought by a Navy guy for $603, yes, $603, and disappeared again until 1999. In 2008, it sold for $1,760,000. Today, it's back at the Ford House Museum, fully restored and looking like it never aged, unlike my cousin's mullet. Look, I believe the Speedster deserves praise, not just because it's beautiful, but because it tried something bold when America wasn't ready. No one said sports car in 1934 unless you were European, eccentric, or Edsel Ford. This car predicted the future, then quietly waited for us to catch up. It's priceless, parked in a museum, and not coming to a driveway near you unless your name is Ford or you robbed a bank in Monaco. See you next time, folks. And remember, Timmy once said this car looked like a submarine had a baby with a bobsled. He's not wrong. He's just Timmy.